All right. Got 2 votes. All right, there we go. All right, let's we're gonna try to do some ladder climbing here. Modified rank brawl. So we got 20 white or blue spells. Let's go find a match, ranked. Let's do some let's do my Emeritus white blue deck. Let's see how this goes. But in the meantime, all right, go ahead and keep. That wasn't very nice. That wasn't very nice. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in, pull up a chair, hit the like button, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering, maybe some State of Decay. Hey, Freeman Press, good morning. Hope you're doing well. It seems that I have gained the ire, and the Eye of Sauron is upon me now from Meade County. Just I'll leave it kind of ambiguous. I expect that there will likely be some kind of a TPO against me soon from some of the usual suspects who have ripped their masks off. So stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. Everyone likes to take a poke at good old generally specific. Stay tuned, folks. I think it's going to get really interesting around here, around these parts. MBK seems to think that he speaks for JJ by proxy. Maybe he does. Yes. Well, I'm trying to be good. I'm really trying very hard not to poke certain bears, but yeah, I think it might be unavoidable at this point in time. So say I reached out to the subject matter of MBK's statement last night and said, what's this I'm hearing that I stole $3,000 from you? You're telling people I stole $3,000? No, I'm saying that you didn't pay back $3,000, and that's the truth. And it's kind of funny because I asked him for his Venmo, so that way I didn't have to hand him like $500 cash every now and then, because that would be really shady, in my opinion. He never did want to give me his Venmo. I guess maybe it's because he didn't want there to be any kind of a monetary paper trail for some reason. That really got my attention. I was like, okay, this seems sus. weird to pay for my lawyer, but not your girlfriend's lawyer. That's kind of strange. Why would you pay for my lawyer against Chris Ryder, but not your own girlfriend's? Somebody asked that question in my chat yesterday, and I was like, you know, that is a very, very interesting question. That is a very, very interesting question. Yeah. Yeah, paid $3,000 for my lawyer, and then didn't want me to tell anyone. But then he can't wait to tell everyone that matter of fact, he even told me I didn't have to pay him back. And I said, no, I really do want to pay you back. And I need your Venmo. But he was all about me keeping that money as long as I was going to continue to do lawfare against Chris Ryder. He was all about that. Yeah. Yep. So, careful. Y'all about to play some FAFO. Accused me of spreading a bunch of lies recently. About what exactly? I'm not sure. That'll be interesting, Freeman Press. I would like to know precisely what you say I'm lying about. Because, you know, I recall JJ Scarborough saying to me often and loudly, I hate liars. Come to find out, JJ has been lying to me pretty much from the get-go. Yep. And when Boot Blockscam said JJ's been talking shit about me behind my back almost this entire time, he wasn't lying. Boot was being honest. He was just drunk at the time. That's why in vino er veritas, truth in wine, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like there's not enough creatures in this deck, or not enough removal, one or the other. I probably only need one of these. I don't think I need that. Yeah, there's definitely not enough creatures in this deck. Yeah, I need more creatures. Let's see. Let's grab one of these. What's up, Jessica? Very interesting developments, my friends. Very interesting developments. Let's go ahead and do one more of these. And we'll do one less of those. All right. 61. I feel like I want a full set of Emeritus. I don't even know if that card even belongs in my deck. All right, let's try this. What up, Jessicas? Oh, yeah. So I basically was given a no contact request via telephone by JJ Scarborough. So I guess we're not buddies anymore. We're not buddies anymore. I'm not your good, close, personal friend that you drop your kid off to and let your kid stay overnight and wouldn't be worried about it, JJ. I'm not your good, close, personal friend no more. We ain't buddies no more. Were we fucking ever? Oh, my, what tangled webs we weave when first we aim to deceive. What do I need to do? I need to get... Yeah, I hope you're clip farming the shit out of this, MBK. You restarted frickin' cousin fucker. All right, enough of this. Let's chillax and play some video games and enjoy ourselves. All right, guys, I'm gonna. There we go.
It's 2 a.m. in the small village of Fairfax, Ohio, and tonight, a 13-year-old boy decides this is the night he becomes a serial killer. For years, he's been obsessed with true crime content, and with his family preparing to move away the following week, he's finally ready to put everything he's learned into action. At 2:30 a.m., he slips out of his house and walks less than 10 feet to his neighbor's house next door. Once inside, the 13-year-old puts on a pair of gloves, something he learned on YouTube that would prevent him from leaving behind his DNA. He moves silently through the house before approaching the bedroom of an elderly woman. At 2:40, he begins strangling her, but despite months of preparation, he quickly realizes this will be far more difficult than he expected, because when the woman wakes up, she fights back, punching and brutally scratching the boy's face. But just minutes later, the woman is dead, killed at the hands of a little boy. At 3:15 a.m., he's back in his own bed, as if nothing ever happened. It's just past 11 a.m. on a Sunday. Many Fairfax residents are returning home from church when the Fairfax police receive a 911 call, unlike anything they've heard in years.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
3919 Germania. I think my sister's might have been murdered. And it might be some blood. I don't know.
Okay.
She did not respond when I yelled at her.
All right, sir, I have help coming out there for her, okay? Do you know that
Okay, thank you.
might want to harm her or anything like that?
Absolutely nobody.
On the line is 61-year-old Daryl Tenpenny, insisting his sister had been murdered, something almost unheard of in this area. Moments later, first responders arrive at the house, unaware they are not only walking into a carefully staged crime scene, but that the killer is still nearby, watching police's every move.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get it out. We'll do confirmation stuff here.
Is this confirmed?
Hey, I don't know. He believes that she's been murdered, so camera on.
It's on. It's been on since I hit my wife's.
Hold. Rigger.
Just try to touch as least as you guys can. Do what you guys got to do.
Yeah, no. So you have blood. Did he cover her up?
I don't know. The dispatch said that he found her with a pillow over top of her. I don't know about
peroxide and cleaning chemicals?
A lot of cleaning chemicals. Pepto-Bismol.
she drank it.
I don't know.
Well, let me go. You want the monitor?
We have rigor.
On the bed lies 64-year-old Sheila Tenpenny, partially clothed and deceased for what appears to have been several hours. As officers continue to inspect the house, they notice nothing appears to be stolen, supporting their working theory that Sheila may have taken her own life. And with that assumption comes the first accidental success for the 13-year-old killer, convincing him he's already outsmarted the police. However, what officers spot next would flip this theory upside down.
It's just a female DOA on Germania. Just kind of odd. Pillow over her face and some chemical
Hair
around the
underneath.
house.
Blood and hair underneath your fingernails.
Blood splatter around the bed. The guy that found her said the door was open, and he said that he told the squad that he thinks she was murdered.
So
We'll get.
I don't see blood from her. So that might not be from her. Who knows? That's police work. I don't mean to overstep.
No, you're good.
Pills?
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
While the blood
I mean, you know, it's kind of interesting how they say, well, it's possible that he was basically saying that it was a sushi side, right? So the person's like, it's possible it was a sushi side. So I guess they're not sending their best and their brightest, so to speak, or you know what I mean? Like I mean, you got to think of the average IQ of a police officer. I mean, they have admitted that there are certain qualifications they don't want them to have over a certain IQ, because if they are too smart, then they'll get bored with the job and the monotony, the redundancy of doing the job. Or if they're too smart, they might not follow the kind of orders that they need. They need these police officers to follow in order to basically break the law. I mean, these things are true, man. You know, I mean, it seems to me like there's a lot of truth to this. So,
Blood and hair beneath Sheila's fingernails certainly.
So I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be hurtful to these officers, but I mean, they're kind of jumping to a conclusion already.
Raised suspicions, investigators still refuse to rule out.
Cheers, mates. Have some coffee.
Being self-inflicted. But before they send Sheila's body for autopsy, there's still something that doesn't sit right with them. They're baffled by how certain the victim's brother, Daryl, seemed that his sister had been assaulted before paramedics had even suggested that possibility. And with that statement alone, he has unknowingly made himself the first suspect.
Yep, there it is.
So they decide to ask.
I mean, the brother who reports the crime is more of a suspect than somebody else recently, right? Who may or may not have done some crazy levels of what the fuck. Interesting.
Ask him a few questions.
How you doing, sir? I mean, obviously not great. I'm Officer Moore, Fairfax Police Department. When's the last time that you do you know? Yesterday.
Good coffee today.
Time about, or did you talk to her or see her?
I seen her, and actually, 7:09 p.m. is the last message I got from her.
Was there anything? Was she struggling with anything?
No.
I mean, mentally, physically?
No.
Nothing at all?
She's pretty happy.
Okay, so you made a comment to these guys when they first got here that you thought, like, she
was laying on the bed with her legs spread, and it looked like there was blood, and
Their legs spread? Dude, what did you do to her?
her head had stuff on top of her, like someone tried to smother her, and she looked like they ripped her thing open, and I yelled at her, and I didn't see no movement from her whatsoever, and I just turned around and walked out. I'm like,
Interestingly, Daryl never mentions performing CPR, and while police now know it likely wouldn't have saved Sheila, that's not something Daryl would have known for sure. And right here comes the second lucky break for the teen killer, because every good murder needs a fall guy, and the police have just taken the bait with Daryl. Shortly afterwards, Daryl's interview wraps up, the scene is secured, and officers return to the station to await the autopsy results. But as investigators leave the house, they would overlook a crucial piece of evidence. Lying beneath Sheila Tenpenny's body was a men's wristwatch, a seemingly insignificant detail that would later become one of the key pieces of evidence used to solve the entire case. 1 week passes, and then comes the update investigators have been waiting for. The forensic and DNA results arrive, completely overturning their initial assumptions. Investigators determined that Sheila Tenpenny had suffered blunt force trauma to the head and neck before ultimately being strangled to death. But they also confirmed something crucial. Sheila had managed to fight back. On her hands and beneath her fingernails are traces of blood and tufts of hair, DNA belonging to an unknown male. With these disturbing findings, there is no longer any question. This is a homicide. So early Monday morning, officers returned to the neighborhood, going door to door in search of anyone Sheila may have wronged, and anyone with fresh defensive wounds. But in reality, the detectives couldn't be more off track. While the young killer quietly brags about the murder online, growing more confident by the hour, knowing the victim had absolutely no enemies. And as police begin surveying the neighborhood, they have no idea which
Well, I guess I'm screwed.
interaction will bring them face to face with Sheila's killer.
So you're one of the trusted family members. What we're doing is getting eliminated.
Guys, we got 9 people watching and only 6 people voted. Did you tickle the like button on your way in? Come on now, don't be recalcitrant.
DNA from anybody we talk to, as long as you're willing. Thank you very much. And then how about your hand? Just let me double check your hands. I know you work with them on the other side. Yeah, that's great.
I can't believe they haven't got a lead or anything.
I want you to notice. I want you to notice how nice they're being to the guy that they have as the prime suspect. I mean, this should kind of show you how everything you can and everything you say can and will be used against you by the police. But you know, that goes both ways. The police say things too. You know, receipts are receipts.
There's a lot going on, I'll say. So this is just part of the process.
Here's my card before I forget, in case you have anything else or need to reach out. I email and phone numbers on there.
Find that fool.
Yes.
And he needs to die.
Yeah.
Capital punishment.
Well, I wish we did that more often, to be honest with you. So
I mean, you know, if he gets out, he's going to do it again. You can't cure
you don't
that.
fix that. Yeah.
You don't fix that.
I agree. Okay, you're good there. I'm gonna come up here soon. I know this is a pain in the ass, man, but I definitely appreciate it.
So you guys think this is a random thing, or?
I want to say no. I do.
Well,
but
from what I've heard, you know, a guy down in that new house over there, and a couple others. I've been out here having my cigarette.
Sure.
I hear, I think the brother did it. They're going to arrest him in a couple, 3 days. I'm like, what?
You think the brother did it, huh?
Yeah.
Huh. Why? Any reason why they would think that?
I don't know. That's just speculation right now.
That's interesting.
After speaking with more than a dozen people, officers uncover a major new rumor. Many in the village suspect Sheila's own brother, Daryl, is responsible.
Wow.
With this as their only real lead, another team of officers led by Special Agent Richard Ward makes a surprise visit to Daryl's house, less than a mile away. And for the actual killer, the plan appears to be working even better than he imagined. Suspicion has successfully shifted onto Sheila's own family member, pulling detectives completely off his trail as they begin focusing in on Daryl. For now, though, officers have just arrived at Daryl's house.
I just understand how weird this is right here. That, I mean, the guy who called it in is the main suspect. It's the brother, the only suspect, apparently. But the guy who called something else in, nothing to see here? That's so weird.
Where would soon become clear just how lucky the kid got and why Daryl makes the perfect fall guy.
I'm still getting over the loss of my mother, and I have not straightened anything out. And now I got more to deal with.
Oh, you aren't lying.
Yeah. Well, these over up here, all these boxes.
Where do you hang out at?
Oh, in here.
Oh. Hey, I need to ask you
So the brother's like a hoarder. Oh, goodness.
a favor. Remember I got you swabs? I need you one more thing. Could you just show me your shirt, underneath your shirt, that you don't, I just want to make sure, I want to satisfy myself. I don't think you'd ever hurt anybody.
No, special assistant.
Okay, throw your shit back on. So you have any idea when the funeral's going to be?
Well, we don't have.
They won't release the body yet?
I don't know. Nobody's contacted us. I was going to send you a message this morning and say we are okay with that because we want this person caught.
Right.
Suffice it to say, Detective Ward is taken aback by Daryl's unusual living situation, but still no scratches. And so the investigation takes a step back. There is seemingly no one they can tie to the murder. No enemies, no leads, nothing. But that's because they're looking at this crime completely the wrong way. With the investigation at a standstill, officers canvassing the area continue knocking on doors until they reach the neighbor directly across the street, just 50 feet from the victim's home. It's one of the homes where no one answered earlier, and as they approach the front door, the homeowner, Rebecca, steps outside, unaware that, in the next few minutes, her life is about to be turned upside down.
So I don't know when it actually happened. I know that we saw like the trucks or cars or whatever on Sunday. So and actually Sunday morning at like 6 a.m. We had to run to the ER because my son, the cat, I guess, was sleeping on his face, and they startled each other in the dark.
Oh
and
man.
it scratched him, and so we were worried that could be bad or infected. And
Is
so
he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
It wasn't a big deal, but it was just like traumatizing, and I was like, everybody
Yeah.
get in the car.
Just a few feet away, 13-year-old Levi Cart looks through the living room window and notices his mother speaking with police officers. Panicking, he pauses the YouTube video he was watching, runs up to his room, and locks the door. Back outside, officers begin piecing things together. The boy with fresh scratches across his body could very well be tied to Sheila's murder. In a few moments, detectives will step inside to follow up on this lead. But what they will soon find will defy their expectations.
So I don't know if Freeman Press is still in here, but I find it so interesting that I was asked not to say anything about somebody paying for my lawyer, even though that person was all over the internet bragging about how he would pay like $10,000 for like multiple people's lawyers against Chris Ryder. Just like I was asked not to say anything about the campfire, just like I was asked not to. I mean, it's just like, what the fuck, dude? And then I'm the one being called a liar because I'm respecting your wishes, not understanding why it's something that you'd hide. Like, why would you hide that when you were bragging about offering to pay half the world's freaking lawyer money, but then you won't do it for your own girlfriend? That is so weird. I mean, I don't know how I would feel if, like, my boyfriend, if I was a woman, was paying for just other men's lawyers while I was without representation.
With that said, let's get back to the scene.
Very strange.
Detectives are about to go inside Rebecca's house. Unknown to them, what they are about to find inside will be nothing like they expect.
Do you care if we come in, or you want them to come? Okay.
The only reason we're outside is because I was feeling stressed out. Alright, I do have 2 cats though, so.
No problem.
Come on in.
I mean, there's so many things that are like, you know, I'm have the realization now that, wow, what's that? What's the old saying? If I were the devil, or the greatest trick the devil ever pulled off was tricking people into believing that the devil didn't exist. Huh. JJ doesn't want his fingerprints on anything. He won't do anything himself. Yeah, I'm starting to believe that that he fancies himself something of a mob boss. Yeah, really do.
Hey guys.
I mean, a lot of the pieces of the puzzle. That was the third mask. There were 3 masks left to get pulled off, to be revealed. That was Amber and Kelly, and they showed exactly who they really truly have supported and always have supported, and that's people that would attack my family in a disgusting way. So I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, huh, hey self, that's weird. Aren't these people supposed to be like my good close personal friends and stuff? Right? Aren't they? Well, why would they support somebody that's attacking my family, especially after whining to everyone and their brother about how their families are being attacked by somebody online? Yet there they are in those exact channels supporting people attacking my family. Disgusting, degenerate felons are their favorite people to hang out with, apparently. So, yeah, okay. So things are starting to actually really, you know, add up. Things are starting to fall into place and line up, and now I'm even more curious to do some investigations. Now I'm becoming even more curious. Curiouser and curiouser.
Hello. Do you wanna come out here or no?
I mean, I already know that I'm likely going to be targeted with retaliatory, all kinds of things from certain connections in the area. I'm positive it's going to happen. I'm positive it's going to happen. I would be utterly shocked if it didn't. Utterly shocked if it didn't. It's coming. Mm-hmm.
I haven't been really transparent about what happened across the street, and people who are investigating are talking to everybody, and they just want me to talk to everybody who lives. Hey, bud, can I talk to you? Do you want to talk in the living room or do you want to talk in your room? There are people who live here that are talking about something that happened actually earlier this week.
Yeah, what game are you playing?
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Over there.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, he is.
Dexter?
Oh, he's cap cutting.
Oh, editing.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
That's cool.
Now you are.
He's editing cap cutting Dexter clips.
Hunter.
Do you want to come sit down?
Yeah.
Naturally, this is not the suspect
Let me guess. He's a trans person or trans confused.
the detectives were hoping to see as 13-year-old Hunter Cart enters the room.
So we're with the your criminal investigation, and we're just talking to people.
What up, Mimsy?
If they might have heard or seen anything unusual that happened over the weekend.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Why'd you stop me to ask?
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother got into an injury and he had to go to the ER.
Yeah,
I got
that's what
really
we heard.
sick and started vomiting and stuff. So
How are you feeling?
That
Getting better?
A lot better. But
That's good.
that whole day was just kind of a blur for everybody. Unless it's something that happened a long time ago that's memorable. It's not really something I remember unless it is really, really brought up.
Although Hunter is unable to provide any new details, he seems fairly cooperative and willing to help. His twin brother Levi, on the other hand, is still in his room, refusing to come out. Earlier, their mother had mentioned Levi was editing Dexter, a crime drama centered around a vigilante serial killer, a show both detectives are all too familiar with.
It's usually never quick, but that's actually
Hey, Louis.
pretty quick.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you?
Louis?
Oh, you're coming out now?
What you editing?
My nose is running.
Editing Dexter. Sometimes I edit,
Yeah.
but
He likes to make videos for TikTok.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
My nose is running.
Is that the cat that got you there on the nose?
I don't know. I don't know what
Well,
happened.
Tessie?
We just
Oh, that,
we
man, that's
we
pretty
both
good.
startled each other because my bed was right there,
Yeah, his bed was out here
and
until.
Amber's lawsuit being dismissed through the ops into a tizzy. Yeah, I mean it's one of those situations, Freeman Press, of like, yeah, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. I think they're gonna try to go for blood with me though. I really do. I really do. I think they're gonna try to get a win by coming after me. I'm positive. I'm positive. Yep. It's been on my heart for about the last week that there's been something in the mix. No, I think he won't be able to resist the fact to try. I don't know. Maybe going after me will show the ultimate level of retaliation and completely remove all the mask from anyone that would ever have a doubt whether or not he's corrupt or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't. It's either that or they're shitting themselves, because I really think he's probably shitting himself right now. I really think he's probably shitting himself right now. I do.
all the lights were off.
Oh, okay.
So we've been knowing for a while that we needed to cut their nails. Hunter's been saying that for
I know.
a long
I
time.
felt so guilty because I had
So
to.
us moving, I mean, we know, everybody knows that cats just are awkward. So us moving, Marshmallow being weird because we're moving, and
Is Marshmallow the cat?
yes, and we had a like a play set for them, and we packed it up. So that's also probably another thing. So yeah, me and him just randomly startled each other. He scraped me on the neck. I'm not sure if you can see.
No, can't. Where else did you get it?
Yeah.
He kind of scraped me on my face a little bit.
5.
And then mainly my nose. I was trying to clean my trying to clean myself up.
Yeah, 5 stitches.
But kind of looking forward to having a conversation with Chris about the new developments. Yeah, apparently Mr. Don't Tell Anyone decided he wanted to tell everyone in his little fucking Discord circle that I was a thief and that I stole $3,000 from him, according to MBK, by the way. So either MBK is a liar or JJ Scarborough's a liar. And so I messaged JJ Scarborough and I said, "What's this I'm hearing that you're telling people that I stole $3,000 from you?" And his response was, "No. I said that you owe me $3,000 and you should be a man and pay it back." Okay, that's interesting. It's a good thing I got text messages asking months ago for your Venmo, and then having in front of my own wife many conversations ago, and I need your Venmo so I can pay it back. I'm not in the habit of having, hundreds of dollars in my pocket, cash at any point in time. So, that's not how I operate. I don't just run around handing people thousands of dollars in cash, off the record. I didn't say it like that, but yeah, that's kind of where my head's at with it. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. What's up, Yoda Attacks? I mean, this is all getting really interesting. This is all getting really, really fucking interesting.
It was pretty deep. Pretty deep.
Oh, it hurts on his nose there.
We went back to the house after we got out of the doctor, and then that's when we saw the ambulances. I don't know, a lot of it's a blur because I tried to clean myself up, so I was distracted in the shower.
Okay. The detectives ask to speak with Rebecca outside for a moment, where they request permission to collect DNA from both of her sons. Without much hesitation, she agrees. But when the three of them return, one of the brothers would have a very different reaction to being tested.
Do you mind if I come? I can explain it to you.
Yeah,
So it's
he's feeling a little overwhelmed by this.
Yeah, I just feel like I've been to enough doctors recently. I don't want to.
So have you seen any like crime shows or anything? You know how we kind of do our job. The medical stuff's a little different than the law enforcement stuff. But I don't know if she explained to you, but we're just going to swab your cheek, and it's not going to go into any database or anything. But we're going to compare it against stuff that we have. That makes sense.
Okay.
And it will take 2 seconds. It's just
Do I have to do it?
You don't have to do anything.
Okay.
But obviously, we're asking everybody on the street, and it would be super helpful if you could.
Right.
Let's see. Mr. Bimsey says if he gives you his Venmo/Cap app, then there is a record or receipt. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm not hiding anything because I wouldn't do anything to break the law. But seems to me like somebody else might be.
All right.
Okay.
It's that realization in the pit of your stomach that, like the greatest trick that the devil ever did was to convince people that he wasn't real, that he didn't exist. And, yeah, I feel like a fool. And I said it. And I told JJ, JJ, listen, man, if what people are saying about you is true, and you're betraying me, I'll never trust another fucking person the way that I had trusted before ever again. Be a man, JJ. If you had an issue, go to the source, not run to Discord. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, GJM. But just like good old Boot Blockscam was saying, JJ has been running his fucking mouth about me behind my back. So that's all been confirmed now. Boot wasn't lying when he said that. Yeah, Boot was actually having a moment of clarity and truth. Isn't that wonderful? Freeman Press says JJ is a coward. I'm starting to have an opinion. Starting to fucking have an opinion. He's duplicitous as fuck. I'm going to make a prediction. I have a feeling that his relationship isn't going to last through this. I really, really believe his relationship is going to crumble. And what's going to happen is he's going to become very angry. He's going to become very bitter. He's going to look for somebody to blame besides looking in the fucking mirror. And he's going to pick me. So, guys, just I'm telling you, if any weird shit happens to me or my house or my family, you know who's first on my suspect list. Well, there's a whole Carroll County crew that would likely fucking do his bidding. He's got a whole jail full of fucking felons that may owe him fucking favors. I really hope JJ isn't exactly like everyone says he is. I kept saying I didn't want JJ as an enemy, but he's bound and determined to be my enemy. So I guess it's fucking war then. I guess that's what it's going to have to fucking be then. Well, I mean, it's a good thing I got a little bit of experience with it.
And you're...
I guess that's what it's going to be, JJ. You chose war.
Okay.
It'll be easier if you sit down.
Fair enough.
For your legs.
I don't know what to do.
See, here's the thing, though. JJ likes to do it really subversively. He doesn't like to be the one that has a record of, yeah, do this, do that, say this, do that, right? I'm guessing he likes to not have his hands tied to anything. That's my guess.
First.
I can do it.
I'll show you.
You're making him join the hot seat?
I can be the guinea pig too. It's whatever.
Of course, I just whipped that all the way apart.
The detectives proceed to take DNA swabs from both brothers, though Hunter and Rebecca are clearly far more willing to cooperate than Levi. But what one of the brothers doesn't seem to realize is that the more he talks, the more the Cart brothers begin to look less like witnesses and more like suspects.
Lewis has a few scars on his back, but it's just from the surgery.
Yeah, because my...
Oh, let's see.
Oh yeah, you could show them.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well, it
wow.
looks pretty
I never noticed.
minimally invasive.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, I have worse scars than that.
Yeah, it
so.
didn't look like that. Yeah.
Sorry,
Very good.
I keep mentioning things
We
that
had a
you don't
good
mention
surgeon.
without your permission.
How's
How's it feel?
Yeah.
Scars were
Dr. Stevenson. It's where they.
All right, I'm going to be quiet about it. I'm sure it's all clipped to hell. JJ, I see you. I know who you are. I know what you are now. You ain't fooling me anymore, buddy. You've always known who and what I am, JJ. You always fucking have known who what I am. And you chose to deceive me.
They go in and they test each nerve root that links to your leg.
What do you guys suspect, or what do you guys know about what happened?
Well, I can tell you this. It shouldn't have happened. And we need to figure out why it happened so that, hopefully we can keep it from happening again. Because we'd hate to miss some evidence. And if you've watched any TV, we don't want to be those cops that forgot to do this or look into that.
We have watched plenty.
You know what I mean?
They love
So-
watching the true crimes.
It's kind of like
I
TV,
like
but it's a lot differently.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, especially my brother, know a lot. I would say, definitely my brother knows a lot about just the police in general.
He wants to go into the Marines when he gets older.
Nice.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well,
That's cool.
recruitment is always there. Everybody's looking for.
Seems so there, King Bluto, even though he pretends he's not into it and he doesn't know anything about it. Yeah, seems like he's been communicating behind the scenes with a lot of these people the whole damn time. And apparently MBK is his master and commander, like they all say. I would say he's the master and commander. I think he's a lieutenant. I really do. I really do. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's do this. Do that. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I mean,
those are hard
hopefully
spots
with
to
my
fill anymore.
disability, I don't get.
Yeah, there's a spot for everybody, in my opinion.
Me and Lewis have both agreed that him especially is a lot more mature than most kids our age.
Oh, so you can handle this news.
You guys are handling it pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Strangely, Hunter continues offering interesting details without being prompted, insisting that the teen brother...
I think there's going to be some very interesting panels and conversations in the near future, guys. I think there's going to be some very interesting stuff coming our way. Freeman Press says, MBK threatened me on JJ's behalf a while back. Those hit pieces that you did on JJ, you have no idea what is coming. Yes, 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 yes. That is a typical behavior from those restarts. Yeah, I guess MBK was talking about how he's about to go to Ohio to go visit with KFAR. So they're sharpening their knives, my friends. They're having in-person meetings. I wonder if he'll be driving MBK because he can't afford gas money to get all the way to Ohio. Hell, he can barely afford to get to Meade County, Kentucky. So I don't know. Maybe maybe they're going to be doing a little field trip. Maybe that's what's happening. Huh.
Others are far more mature than most kids their age, and when he brings up Levi's injuries, Levi becomes visibly uncomfortable, giving his brother a long, chilling stare. By the end of the interview, the twins no longer seem like ordinary kids to the detectives. Their fascination with true crime, gory shows like Dexter, foggy memory, and, of course, the hard-to-explain cat scratches on Levi all point towards something deeply unsettling. With the DNA collected, investigators return to the station to brief the sergeant on everything they've uncovered. Now all they can do is wait for the DNA results from Daryl, the Cart twins, and several neighbors and family friends to come back the following day.
Freeman Press says, be patient. Criminals always make mistakes. Yeah, I think he made a big one. I think fucking stab me in the back was the biggest mistake JJ Scarborough ever made. Here I am, Lord, send me. Here I am, Lord, send me. Here I am, Lord, send me. Yeah, I remember MBK about gas money, the last Meade County trip made. Yeah, exactly. Crying about gas money, yep. Oh, yeah. Giggity, giggity. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. We're going to block this one. We're going to block this one. We're going to block this one. That's it. Yep.
Believing a deranged killer may be at work, investigators know that until he or they are caught, no one in this quiet village is truly safe. The next day, the DNA results finally come in, and investigators are stunned. Both of Rebecca's sons are a match, but that doesn't necessarily mean they were both at the scene. According to the forensic analyst, the lab cannot tell Levi's DNA apart from Hunter's, because identical twins share the same STR markers. Needless to say, investigators are now facing an extraordinarily rare problem. But even with these findings, detectives struggle to process the facts that the suspect
JGM says the public official once again having issues with private citizens. Yes, there seems to be a pattern.
suspects are only 13 years old.
Let's see. Perhaps MBK received a nice brown envelope to help with the gas. Yeah. Yep. It's kind of weird how people that were once supporting a particular person are now really starting to scratch their head about every little thing that they heard, every little thing that's been said. Everything's being re-examined, reanalyzed. Everything's being looked at again as if it's the first time.
Not only would they have to be deeply disturbed, but they would also need the physical strength to carry out a crime this violent. Then again, their age could also work in the investigators' favor. Teenagers are more likely to slip up, confess to friends or family, or leave evidence of their actions somewhere online. The problem is, detectives have enough
Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell. We've got 11 people have messed around with the what do you call it? The thing. You know, the thing. Let's see, can I do this? Whenever, at the beginning of your upkeep, one target creature. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. I think we'll do this. We'll say next. Okay.
Probable cause for a search warrant, but not enough to formally detain Rebecca or either brother, something they absolutely cannot let the family realize. Nevertheless, they return to the family home, hoping they can persuade Rebecca to bring her sons to the station, allowing investigators to begin searching the house the moment they leave. But the situation is incredibly delicate. One wrong move could spook the family and shut down the entire investigation.
Hello, back.
Hi, we're back. Yeah.
How are you? You left your keys in the door.
We just walked in the house. Do you need to come in? What's going on?
Yeah, that'd be great. We have a couple things to talk about.
Okay.
Hi guys.
We just sat down to eat.
What you guys get?
Thanks.
Do you just need me or?
Yeah.
So,
Mr. Member says, I just watched this case a few days ago. It's very interesting.
Are all three of you here?
are all three of you here? Yeah.
Louis? You go
Do I need to be nervous? It's making me feel nervous.
Relax, you're okay.
You're good. Yeah. You want to take a seat
Yeah.
somewhere?
It's okay. I'm gonna go sit down so it's a little less weird.
Yeah, come on in. Just relax.
Yeah. You guys are good.
Okay.
Do you guys want to sit down here? You be more comfortable?
Hey, Louis.
Sure.
Did you get Canes too?
Yes,
Yep.
we literally just walked in the door.
We need to talk to essentially each of you, and we're wondering if we can go down to the police department. Just so we have a better area to talk.
Okay.
So if you guys want, let's put some shoes and socks on, maybe a coat, and then we'll head that way.
Clearly, detectives didn't arrive with a strong plan and are instead relying heavily on improvisation. Somehow, though, despite not having their answers fully prepared, they appear to be succeeding in getting the family to the station voluntarily. But that can only work for so long before someone catches on.
GJM26 says JJ has left far too many footprints and has useful idiots like MBK. Not a smart move on his part. Well, I tend to agree. Life's about choices. Choices have consequences. Show me your friends and I'll show you your fucking future.
Do we need to be getting lawyers or something? I'm feeling nervous about this. I don't.
You're welcome to call an attorney.
Also, like, do we have to go? Is this like a right now thing, or is it
We would like you to.
Yes.
It would make, you don't have to do anything, I suppose.
Right. Okay. I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. I'm not.
We could. How about we get there? We can explain kind of what's going on, give you some more info. You can always,
Okay. Well, do you want to explain what's going on before we head out there? And
do you mind if we do that outside?
sure. Sure.
Wait a
second. Is that what you mean?
Oh.
All three of you outside, if possible.
Okay.
We need to go over some things in the neighborhood with you, ma'am. If we could go back to Fifth so we don't have to sit in the rain.
Yeah.
And we got some pictures I want to show you, and I'll show you and your sons. And there's a bunch of stuff we want to talk to you about. So, all right, you guys good?
Are we under suspicion for something? Or
We just want to talk to you. I think you guys could help us clear a lot of things up around here. So,
okay.
all right, let's go.
Hey, John. Yes, sir. And he'll ride with you. Okay, that works. Before we get in, I just got to make sure there's nothing on you. It's going to stick me, poke me, cut me. Yep. All right, actually, if you want to step over there to him right there.
He's got 2 drinks.
All right, you can just have a seat right there for me.
He must be nervous and thirsty.
Do you have to put this on you for the whole 3 blocks?
Freeman Press says, what is funny to me is that JJ claims about defamation means just blew up. He lost a years long narrative. Yeah. I think that's going to set a precedent that's that should take any of the wind out of his sails, in my opinion, of thinking he's got any teeth. I mean, a lot of us are sitting around going, hey, you're not allowed to say meany words on the internet about us. Otherwise, that's libel, slander, and defamation. Well, apparently that turns out to be not really true at all. Apparently, you can say a lot more on the internet than you thought you could. So I'm kind of glad I'm not a litigious person, because I probably would be very bummed out if all the suits that I was trying to bring against people all fell by the wayside. I don't know. I might feel a certain way if people are allowed to say whatever they want in a free American society. Without there really being any pushback or repercussions for it. Anyway, I don't know, man. I just buyer beware, caveat emptor. Careful who you trust. Careful who you believe. There's a lot of like, there's just a lot of duplicitous people in the world. The soft-spoken judge said, if I went after everyone that spoke negatively about me, I would be in court every day. Hurt feelings are not the same as personal injury. Wow, was that what was said? That's pretty epic, man.
We're probably recording, so.
A lot of wisdom there.
There's nothing that we can't talk about.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Neither do I.
Well, very, very unexpected.
My anxiety levels went through the roof.
Oh. I don't know why there's so many, like, police vehicles either.
Yeah, that's definitely what scared me. Seeing all the cops immediately pull up. Like, one person's there, didn't see that other cop pull up, and then
I was just like, why are they... What's the reason
I'm
for
sure
that?
I don't know, maybe it's an intimidation tactic.
I guess, but what?
I don't know why
are
they
they trying to
intimidate us.
intimidate us? Right.
Miraculously, despite the detectives' sloppy handling of the situation and Rebecca's growing skepticism, they still managed to convince the family to come to the station. For now, they've purposely kept the twins together, hoping the cameras might catch something incriminating. But the brothers have seen this tactic before and say nothing, foolishly convinced they're outsmarting the police. Investigators have also just confiscated their phones and obtained house keys from Rebecca, allowing them to begin searching the home for any evidence tying the boys to the crime. But despite these small victories, this is where detectives would face a major reality check about their strategy. Upon arriving at the station, the twins are quietly escorted through a separate entrance and separated from their mother. The twins don't seem particularly worried, calmly following detectives into the interrogation rooms. But for Rebecca, the situation is very different, because the moment she's finally informed that her sons are about to be questioned without her present, all hell breaks loose.
Oh, there we go.
I don't want food. I want to get us our lawyer and have my children stop being questioned.
So she kind of low-key knows her kid did some fuck shit. That's what I get out of that. I think this chick low-key understands and knows her kid's up to something there. That's interesting. I think I'll do this.
Without a lawyer present immediately.
Okay.
So let's make that happen.
I don't know who's doing what where.
Nope, but I can
Yep.
go get that figured out for you. It needs to happen right now.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll go today.
I got it.
Then my slippers. We just got home from the doctor's office.
Those
in
look
Canes.
so comfy.
They are comfy. Yeah.
Amazon?
Not, yeah.
I find things on Amazon. People are so against it.
Really, I know you're being friendly. I need to know my children are not being questioned and that they have a lawyer. You didn't let us know that we were being detained.
You're not being detained. You're free to go.
No, you didn't let us know that you were detaining my children.
They're free to leave.
You did not. Right now? They're allowed to leave right now. Let's go. Right now. Right now. You said they're allowed to leave. Yes or no?
You cannot take them.
Oh, but then that means they're not allowed to leave.
Not how detectives hoped things would go.
Wow.
Rebecca is furious, and not without reason. The detective just admitted that the boys are free to leave, yet does nothing when Rebecca demands exactly that. On top of that, her phone has been confiscated, making it impossible for her to even call the lawyer. It's here that the risk behind the detective's strategy, or lack thereof, becomes impossible.
That's the problem with lying, dude. Just tell the truth. You don't have to lie. Just tell the damn truth.
To ignore. The advantage of this approach is that by withholding the real reason the boys are there, detectives limit the information the suspects can tailor their stories to, making contradictions and inconsistencies much easier to catch later. That said, when those suspects are minors and detectives need their mother's cooperation, this strategy can quickly backfire, undermining trust and damaging the legitimacy of the entire process. And unsurprisingly, Rebecca's outrage is only beginning as she storms out of the interrogation room in search of anyone willing to tell her what's really going on.
Are you accusing them of murder?
I am not.
Is that why they're being detained? Because they're under suspicion for murder?
I got a question to find out if they know anything.
I don't know. Your little creepy Dexter kid like that never occurred to you, you psycho dystopian dysgenic.
I'm saying this whole charade.
Just look at her whole body. Look at her. Look at like her, the way her body is. She's so dysmorphic, dude. I mean, it's just in the genetics at this point in time.
The way we've gone about this and approached it and slowly showed things to me because I've asked questions and not because you were transparent is not okay. It literally just says we have the ability to search all of your belongings. It doesn't say...
For what reason would they want to search the belongings?
It says for murder.
Because we're investigating the murder of the neighbor.
Yeah, and my 13-year-olds have not murdered anyone.
Okay, well, we're trying to find further information that was divulged yesterday to put the pieces together.
So I'm not going to be told anything. Why am I not being questioned?
We would love to talk to you if you would be willing to talk.
I'm literally standing here waiting.
Well, we were trying to talk to you, but you want to make phone calls and do all those things. If you'd like to talk, we can talk.
You're well aware. Hey.
So,
A lot. And nothing, because they're not telling me anything.
well, I would assume because
I asked for a lawyer for the boys. He's saying because we talked yesterday.
I'm asking him. Calm down.
Sorry, I'm really worked up.
I understand. I understand. You have every right to be worked up. I'm just trying to sort it out.
All right, I'll let you do
So
your thing.
under what grounds are they being questioned? What prompted them?
There was a
be
murder
brought
that
up?
happened across the street.
I understand that, but what specifically about our boys is causing you guys to bring them to the station for questioning?
Those details I don't know because those investigators know more about that than I do. Are you guys bringing in every neighbor to? We did 25 yesterday. I know myself.
Yeah, you're right, King Buddha.
Well, I don't know how many people got brought here. We're also doing a search warrant at the house too. So a judge has granted us
search warrant for her house and who else?
Well, the search warrant is for the house and the vehicle on the property.
Our house and vehicle.
Okay. Were there other search warrants for other
Not that I'm aware
neighbors?
of.
You guys are questioning two 13-year-old boys.
Well, we're not. Someone is. You're absolutely correct. But I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
This is why we need our lawyer down here now. We need to make this happen. I don't have a phone. So this needs to happen on your end. Immediately. Whoever we call.
After getting little to no answers from the detectives, the twins' father calls a lawyer, hoping he can intervene. But even with legal...
The twins' father's not in the picture. The enabling dysgenic mom did some enabling dysgenic mom stuff? No way.
counsel now on the way, detectives press forward with the interviews, fully aware of the risk they're taking. At the same time, ever since the boys left with the police, a search of their home has been underway, and very soon it will begin yielding crucial evidence for the interrogations. As both brothers wait for their interrogations to begin, it quickly becomes clear that one of them is about to be treated very differently. Because Hunter had been significantly more talkative the day before, detectives opt for a more casual, friendly approach, and even his interrogation room reflects that. Levi, on the other hand, is placed in a cold, cramped room, subjected to the kind of interrogation tactics typically reserved for an adult suspect. Based on the scratch marks alone, detectives strongly suspect Levi is the killer, but there is still nothing ruling out the possibility that Hunter may have helped him, especially after learning that Levi has significant mobility issues. Now, with a lawyer on the way to the station and two furious parents pacing outside, the clock is ticking. So detectives split into two groups to question the boys simultaneously. And as the questioning begins, Hunter's interview escalates far quicker than expected, because there's something he needs to get off his chest.
Just so you know, I don't feel pressured doing this.
You don't?
Of course I feel a little pressured, but I don't feel like I have to sign those.
Okay.
I just know it's more suspicion is put on me if I don't answer any questions. So.
Well, yeah, we're here to talk, ask questions, get your story. I know you told Lauren a little bit.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I want to say, I don't think my brother would be able to do anything like that. But because that day he got scratches on his face, because of that day it all seems like a very wide coincidence, you know, because of course his cat was his face was scratched by a cat. We talked about it, and it certainly looks like Lewis has some, like, the coincidences are there.
At this early stage of the interview, Hunter, completely unprompted, begins talking about the scratch wounds, which he believes are the most concrete evidence against his brother. But while he frames it as a coincidence, back at the house, police executing the search warrant notice something that immediately casts doubt on the story. On Rebecca's bed, they find the family cat, Marshmallow, sitting completely calm. But more importantly, the cat's claws seem far too small to match the injuries on Levi. This information is relayed back to detectives at the station where Hunter and Levi are being interviewed. And while Hunter appears eager to talk, Levi's interview is moving far more slowly, as detectives focus on building rapport and choosing their words extremely carefully. So seeing just...
I believe he said, well, I mean, he doesn't have a TPO on me, so he said, do not contact me anymore. So apparently, said, do not contact me anymore. So what? Isn't he a public official? Don't I have a right to redress my grievances with public officials? That's interesting.
Just how much more talkative Hunter is, investigators keep their focus on him for now, hoping he can offer further insight into his brother, or perhaps even turn on him.
He had extra, like, red scratch marks on his face. I mean, that seems obviously suspicious, but like I said, I don't think he could do something like that. I'm gonna keep saying this, but this makes me feel really upset because a lot of evidence is piled up against him, but, like, I mean, I don't know if you guys suspect him of anything, but I truly don't believe he could do anything like that. Even though he has all these things.
He's never talked about anything like that with you? Because we agree.
Anything like what?
About hurting somebody, or when he gets triggered, he gets upset and acting out and just saying things, or, you know, I don't know how he behaves when he's triggered.
No, like I said, no, he doesn't behave weirdly when triggered. He just doesn't. He's just quiet. It's upsetting for him. Like, he started crying when he got back to this house because he said,
then you can't give him any money. Get a mason jar, put it on your desk, and put $5 a week into it. Label it for JJ.
He never gave us an explanation as to why he's triggered.
That's good stuff.
Interestingly, although Hunter describes the suspicious behavior he's noticed from his brother, he continues to insist that Levi could not actually be responsible for the murder. But detectives can't tell whether his reaction is genuine or part of a calculated effort to distance himself from the crime. At this stage, though, they're fairly certain Levi is the culprit and decide it's time to stop speculating and focus on something more concrete. So they turn to a key piece of evidence Hunter can't deny. Something they had kept hidden from the twins. A watch recovered from beneath Sheila's body. One investigators initially dismissed, but now strongly suspect belongs to one of the two boys. And whether he realizes it or not, what he says next would seal their fate.
You recognize that?
That's Lewis's farm. That's Lewis's watch.
Lewis's watch?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. What do you think about that?
What do you mean?
Okay, let me widen it out. That's the picture. What do you think that's a picture of?
Try to take some deep breaths, okay?
We don't have any of those blankets.
Right.
Mr. Mimsy says you could put the cash in a brown envelope and drop it off at the jail. Yes, I happen to have a brown envelope full of $100. Maybe I'll give it back to him.
It's not your house.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah, I remember him saying that he lost his watch.
And when did he say that?
After he...
There you go, pal.
After he got home. Also, he sounded, the way he said, I don't know where my watch is. I don't feel a person would say that. A person would say it that way, knowing that, you know, they were their watchman if they did that. Are you saying he purposefully hurt?
We don't know what his purpose was. We just
Is
know
there-
he made a mistake.
How would he even do that? He's fucking disabled.
That's a great
How would he
I know.
sneak out of the house, get into the house, stab somebody? Is it true that them?
Oh, wow.
Is that true? Did you find DNA evidence?
We're not gonna. Yeah. So
there's no way he would do that.
There's some stuff that happened that we can't give you.
There's no way you would do that because they're both queer. And why are they queer? Because they got a dystopian, fucking oddly shaped freaking mom who's dysgenic.
There's no way.
Dysgenic, not dystopian.
There's no way. If he. There's no way. It's not possible. There has to be someone who planted evidence. There has to be some misunderstanding.
At the thought of his own brother being responsible for the murder, Hunter appears to completely break down. Detectives realize he's now too emotional and overwhelmed to provide any more reliable information, so they decide to end the interview. Despite failing to secure a confession and not fully ruling him out as a suspect, still, they've learned something important. More insight into Levi, and confirmation that his watch was indeed at the scene. But just outside the interrogation room, the boy's parents continue arguing with deputies. And with a lawyer coming to intervene, investigators are running out of time. If they want to secure an admission before the interview is shut down, they know they need to raise the stakes with Levi. So the detectives interviewing him finally move on from building rapport and shift the...
See, this is the annoying part about playing this game. Oh, you get kind of roped by your opponent. I don't know if he just can't figure out how he's going to win or if he can't win or not. Big stretch. Big stretch.
The conversation to the scratches, testing whether his explanation matches the one he gave the day before.
Do you know what we're investigating?
I mean, I know something happened down the street.
Across the street.
Right. In front of me.
Right. A woman was murdered, right? So we're trying to find out what happened.
I mean, I've already talked to FBI investigators. My cat had randomly woke me up with all the lights off, like sitting on my neck. So it like scratched my face. I felt very bloody, obviously. There was a lot of scratches on me. Usually, because of my disability as well, I use like a shower chair.
Yeah.
Because I can't really stand for that long without getting like super fatigued and falling or like walking around for too long. I didn't use the shower chair because I didn't want to make a bunch of noise and make anybody up.
Right.
So I ended up literally falling, and I fell and like hit my head on the shower.
So now it wasn't a cat attacking you. Now it was like you lost your balance because you're a fat dysgenic.
Hose.
Where'd you hit it at?
I think like around here, like right here.
Jeez.
So I don't know.
Did that cause you to bleed more?
Yes.
Yes, I'm a hospice nurse. Yes, I can't wait to pull plugs on people that are in hospice. It's like what I do. It's my job.
Over-explains the incident. Detectives notice he makes a point of emphasizing that the injuries became worse after he slipped in the shower. But something else in Levi's account immediately stands out. After mentioning his medical condition, detectives recall reviewing his records and discovering that Levi has cerebral palsy. This brings the detectives back to an earlier question. Not
Dysgenic.
only is Levi just 13 years old, but his disability raises serious doubts about whether he was even physically capable of carrying out such a violent attack on his own, especially considering Sheila fought back. Investigators know Hunter is physically stronger, has no disability, and shares many of the same interests in true crime as his brother Levi. At this point, detectives are realizing they may have prematurely cleared Hunter, treating him more like a witness than a suspect, and in doing so, may have lost their chance to implicate him. But with the pressure mounting on Levi, this may be the perfect opportunity for him to turn on his brother. And for the first time during his interview, the bond between the twins is about to be truly tested.
We get in like 15 minutes.
Morning, JP.
15 minutes later, Mom starts seeing a bunch of sirens outside.
Did you massage the like button on the way in? That's what a good bagel would do. Smear some cream cheese on it.
And she opens the window and she's like, "Oh my
Have you been a good bagel today? Did you hit the like button? Did you hit the like button on the way in? Be a good bagel."
God, something happened to Denise." And me, already in a panicked, weird state, I kind of started feeling emotionally triggered. And when she said there was a bunch of ambulances outside,
I was emotionally triggered. I got emotionally triggered. Freeman Press says, now you have a use for your binders. Label 1 JJ. Oh, yeah, there's definitely going to be. I got 4 binders over there. I got 4 binders. I got a brand new printer, Canon printer. Thanks, Steve, by the way. See, I don't have a problem saying when people pay for my lawyer if they don't have a problem with me saying that they paid for my lawyer. If they prefer that I keep that to myself, then that's what I do. I keep it to myself. You massaged it? All right, cool. Creepy uncle festered its shoulders. Good job, JP. Good job. I can count on you to always count on you to do that. Yeah. See, I don't have a problem admitting that I don't have lawyer money. How many times have I said that recently, my friends? How many times have I recently said I don't have lawyer money, but God does, and God can even send JJ Scarborough to open up his wallet, even though JJ Scarborough might have been using me for other reasons and other purposes. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't God great? Isn't God grand? I think so. God is grand. God is good. God is great. Amen. And I don't have retained lawyer type of money, but God will put people on my path that'll help me out. Apparently, as long as I'm righteous, then I'm good to go. But when I'm not being righteous, I might be in trouble. So I always get to stay humble, guys. You should always stay humble. Like God will open up abundance to you like you would not believe.
I started to freak out even more. I just felt even worse because Mom had said that something had happened to Denise, our neighbor, right in front of us. And I started feeling even worse. Just to the fact that the same night that something happened or something like that had happened.
What had happened?
I had an injury of my own.
Although Levi never directly blames his
I think Mimsy's feeling a little bit better. Had me worried yesterday, man.
twin brother for the murder, he seems more focused on how bad the situation already looks for him. And as the interview continues, it would only get worse. Because detectives begin receiving critical updates from the house search that is still ongoing, and officers have started uncovering disturbing items. Inside Levi's bedroom, officers recover a journal containing violent writing and repeated references of wanting to kill someone. They also uncover a growing obsession with serial killers, books.
I wonder if anyone, any furry animals are into this kind of stuff too.
Online content and material saved focused on infamous murderers, and in particular, Ted Bundy. Detectives begin to realize this was far more than just a morbid.
I wonder if there's any furless furries out there that are into stuff like this. Any Fet Life furries into this kind of like Merker corn.
Curiosity. Over time, what began as an interest in true crime had evolved into something far darker for Levi.
Did you read that Meade County Messenger article from 212 email? I actually just looked at it. That'll be something I'm probably going to go over on my main channel here soon. So pay attention for that. I got to make sure that what I'm reading has nothing to do with a certain particular person who is trying to destroy my First Amendment right, who has already helped take away my Second Amendment right. And I think he's going to have help. I think the person who's been writing a lot of these affidavits is now somebody that doesn't want me to contact them. My suspicion is that this is a person like how would you have an affidavit from some coos in Florida that works with a hairless Fet Life thing, and then also some other coos in Arizona who was recently spotted next to your business associate? Why would you have an affidavit meant for me? Why would it get emailed to you? Why would you receive a phone call from these people in order to call and lean on me? And then you sit, and when I ask you that simple question of, well, that's strange. Why are they contacting you? How do they have your personal home phone number, JJ Scarborough? Oh, is it because your felon fucking business partners are all into that? Is that why? Is that why? I think so. Yes, I think so. I think you've been revealed, JJ Scarborough. And I think maybe the town of Meade should know about you, your dealings, who you associate with, who you choose to be friends with, and who you choose to stab in the fucking back. I really do. I think maybe the world needs to know.
And now detectives are left trying to determine whether this interest in violence had consumed them both. Because Levi and Hunter are twins, the blood DNA recovered at the scene is consistent with both of them, something detectives choose to intentionally keep from Levi. Instead, they plan to tell him that the DNA points specifically to him, hoping this pressure will make him crack. But if Levi is the criminal genius he thinks he is, he will easily be able to see through the detective's bluff.
So, you said you've never been in Denise's house, never been... Okay. Do you know what DNA is? You ever heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Okay. So we're trying to figure out, and I want you to help me explain this.
I'm actually looking forward to interviewing you, Freeman Press. I think that'll be interesting. I think that'll be an interesting interview. Freeman Press. Looking forward to that interview.
Okay. Why your blood would be in Denise's house. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, I'm not sure. Because, I don't know, like, how is it my blood? Like,
that's what we're trying to find out.
Because I don't know.
Well, that's the job of the interviewer, to make it interesting. Freeman Press, you just tell the truth. That's all you got to do. Just, answer what you want to answer or can't answer and just tell the truth. It's my job to make it interesting.
I don't know why it would be in my house.
It's
I
not
mean,
in
her house.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. That's why we're even here right now.
Oh.
Remember we got those swabs from you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we compared that to the blood in the house, and it's not only her blood, it's your blood mixed in with it.
Wow.
Through DNA testing.
I don't know what explanation I could give you or even come up with that would be equivalent to how that would happen.
There's only one person here that knows, and that's you.
How do you know that?
Because there's no other way that part of you can be in that house without you never being in there.
I can agree with that.
Right? So that's why I just need an explanation as to how. I'm just trying to...
What's up, MBK? I know you little subversive ass who doesn't just, you got a life outside of YouTube. I do more than YouTube. I pretend to take care of my kids and stuff. Yeah, or my grandkids. Oh, you're attacking grandkids? No, no, no. I'm attacking you, you fucking retard. Get it right. Just like Spider Dog. Oh, you're attacking my Downsy brother. No, I had no idea your brother had Down syndrome. You just said you had a special needs family member that you take care of. That's it. Yeah. No, I'm calling you a retard, Spider Dog. That's what I'm calling you, the retard.
Wrap my brain around it. You know.
Get it right.
I have to wrap my brain around it first.
Yeah. So that's we need to wrap around together.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Can you help me with that?
I can if you help me. I can help you if you help me.
Oy vey, record away. Ooh. I mean, what happens when the 3%ers realize that they have a bagel in their midst? Are they going to excommunicate you?
How do I help you?
By telling me the truth.
I told you the truth, though.
Do you think they'll excommunicate you, MBK?
What?
What happens when they found out you got a mixed kid or something like that? Mixed grandkids? Or, I mean, I know you like to use that as some kind of like a shield, some kind of protection or something. It's fucking weird, dude. I don't know why you do that. But you do. You like to. Don't you? Don't you? As if you're not the one with mixed children. You have mixed grandchildren. You're not the one to lay down with somebody with a different racial background. Somebody in your family did. So that doesn't mean you're okay with it, even though you're going to use it like a shield, MBK. I don't know, because according to Chris Ryder, you're a pretty disgusting, racist son of a bitch.
But I'm not lying.
Well, I think yeah about how you get hurt. We have your blood in her house, and we're trying to figure out how it got there. That's the bottom line.
Well,
that's the bottom line. I mean,
you get my blood from somewhere?
We don't need your blood. We got swabs.
I just mean, like, did somebody put my blood in that house for a reason?
Oh,
like,
I don't know. Would you tell me? Would they? I didn't put your blood.
I don't have any enemies.
I didn't put your blood there.
I don't have any enemies.
I don't know why anybody would put my blood in a house, but I mean,
Creepy little dysgenic.
Is there any more questions you have for me, or like what?
Well, I want to get past this, and we're not getting past it. You don't know, I don't know. So we're not resolving anything.
Well, I'm not sure if we can resolve it if I don't know and you don't know. Does you know?
I mean, listen, I wholeheartedly believe that there's two types of people in this world. You've got monsters, you've got people who make mistakes.
I think I disagree with that personally.
Help us explain this.
What do you disagree with about that statement?
I just think that, you know, there's a lot of different types of people in the world. There's not monsters and people who commit mistakes.
Well, I'm simplifying things in terms of, you know, a crime, a murder, right? There's two types of people who would commit a murder. There's a monster, and there's people who...
I made a video about the article that I sent you. It is named Squaring the Circle. J.J. Scarborough, Ethics Accusations, Results, January 13, 2025.
Then it would be a monster, right?
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
No.
Still believing he's in control of the situation, Levi never asks for a lawyer or even his mother, and unsurprisingly, fails to catch the detective's bluff about his DNA. But while Levi remains convinced he's outsmarted the police, he has no idea that while the evidence uncovered in his room is already damning enough, what detectives are about to find on his phone will destroy any chance of walking free. Because before long, detectives would receive the final and most crucial breakthrough in the investigation. After searching the brothers' phones and social media activity, it begins to uncover a disturbing picture. Just one day after the murder, Levi writes, "This one was a fighter," and detectives realize this wasn't a spur-of-the-moment act. Levi had been planning a murder for months, with searches of how to choose the perfect victim, how to strangle someone, and how to defeat a police interrogation. And they would uncover even more evidence tying Levi directly to the scene. Not only was the watch confirmed to be Levi's, but inside his room, they discovered a shirt covered in Sheila's blood and gloves matching the ones from the crime scene. Now, even without a full confession, detectives know they have enough evidence to formally charge him. With this, both interrogations finally come to an end, and as a detective steps out to inform the parents that one of their young sons is an alleged killer, all they can do is stand in shock, silently waiting to hear their son's fate.
Yeah. This is their dad.
I'm Special Agent Ward with Beast Bureau Criminal Investigation. You see two of my colleagues here, my other colleague. Now, there's some certain things I'm going to tell you that we have that are bad, okay? All right, that watch that we showed you was under her body.
What?
What? Yes.
No. Okay, you have more things to tell me.
Okay, I don't know what in the world happened. We're not talking to him anymore. I mean, he doesn't want to really talk anymore. I don't know what happened.
You can keep talking.
Well, we have a lot of other evidence too. I'm just trying to figure out what in the world happened.
I don't know.
She knew. Moms always know that their kids are psychopaths, but they try to cover for them.
Okay, sorry, what else?
That's kind of weird, isn't it? You never really hear about JJ's family. Huh. That is kind of interesting. Huh. Yep.
I'm not doing this to...
I don't think you are.
I'm just trying to do my job, and
I'm in
so are my
shock.
colleagues.
What happens now?
I'm consulting with the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office.
He's only 13.
So?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god, you raised the psycho. Oh, you raised the psycho. Just accept it, lady. It gets it from your side of the family.
No, it's not true. No. Oh no, I feel like such a over being so stern. I never.
You're a mom.
There's no way you could have known.
After finally learning what their son had done, Levi's family are left to come to terms with a devastating reality. With the overwhelming evidence against him, on November 10th, 2025, Levi Cart ultimately pleads guilty to aggravated murder, aggravated burglary, and strangulation in the killing of Sheila Tenpenny. And because of his age, Levi receives the maximum sentence allowed under juvenile law. He will remain in a juvenile facility until he turns 21, meaning he is expected to be released in 2033. But for Sheila's family, the outcome still doesn't feel like justice. Under juvenile sentencing laws, Levi cannot legally remain incarcerated beyond that age. And at Levi's sentencing, the lead investigator warned the court, telling the judge he made a mistake. It was good luck for us that he did, but in the future, is he going to learn from those mistakes? That's what I'm concerned about. For the detectives involved in the investigation,
This is definitely a deep story, huh?
there remains a terrifying possibility that Sheila was not the end of Levi's violence, but only the beginning of what he could be capable of. And while this case left Ohio shaken by a killer no one ever expected, our next case unfolds somewhere danger is never supposed to reach. Inside St. Vincent North Hospital, more than a dozen gunshots sent patients and doctors into lockdown as SWAT officers move floor by floor searching for the shooter.
Doors open.
Somebody liked my deck. Said nice deck.
That way. Just go that way.
With one person already dead, more than 70 rooms, and a maze of hallways to secure, police are forced into an intense race to stop the gunman before he finds another victim. To watch this exclusive Dr. Insanity episode.
All right, here we go.
That you just find it like unwell. What's your definition of black fatigue? Go ahead. This right now.
Okay.
This right now. We're all fucking tired of you, bro. We're all fucking tired of you. See, this is what I'm talking. Like, yo. See, let me just look. Let me keep it real with you, okay? Because you're talking about some book from before. I'm talking about the colloquial sense right now. Black fatigue now
black fatigue really means.
is like the black fatigue now is where honest about criticisms of the black community, because if we do say anything about blacks, it's immediately met with, you're racist, you're a bigot, you need to lose your job, get out of here. This is why people are tired around being around blacks. We don't want to live around y'all niggas.
Myron Gaines just completely went off on this black activist's lies over race in this heated college debate, as Myron Gaines is confronted by this black student testing him, only to get triggered after Myron Gaines calls him out over this racist question, forcing him into this deflection, and finally Myron
The audio's
has
not
it
great.
and just goes ballistic on his lies. Let's get in.
What's up, Myron? Hey, I've just been observing you for like 5, years.
Yeah.
I'm here to talk about, basically the black community, and basically just identify who you are and just identify your real message. So the first question is, do you find it uneasy in your eyes that white
Just listen to try to understand this guy literally reading from a cue card, so to speak, and he's still just butchering the English language, syntax, grammar. We're talking like sub 70 IQ muppetry right here, and Myron Gaines he's just ain't having it. I'm no big Myron Gaines fan, so I hope nobody gets it twisted. But hey, the truth is the truth, and logic is logic. At the end of the day, you don't have to like the delivery. You just have to accept the fact.
white people in America has to compete for things they want in life.
Do I find it uneasy that white people have to compete for things?
Yeah, like when it
Yeah,
comes
man,
to,
like
competition, super
Crunk.
competition, they gotta look at a black man at eye level to compete.
Crunk.
For you find that kind of uneasy, just in general, in everything.
I think everyone has to compete, and I think that's good.
Okay. I mean,
okay.
I'm looking at your streams and stuff like that, it just seems like you just find it like unwell for people to like compete.
So we got like 3 people leaving messages and 16 people watching. That's really strange. No one thinks that's a little weird. Hey, if you're a subversive, put a 1 in the chat.
Against another person of color. I'll go to the next question.
No, I'm for open competition. Like I think we should operate on a meritocracy, not to fill DEI quotas.
Weird.
Okay.
It's very weird. Weird.
Do you think civil rights was a mistake?
Yeah, I'm
If
screwed
so,
here.
how?
No, I don't think it was a mistake. I think obviously giving everybody the
You got a super subversive, Mr.
but now
Mimsy.
we've gotten to a point now where it's equality of outcome, and that's the problem.
Oh, you're so gassy today, dude.
So,
got another super subversive, JP.
Kick YouTube, I believe.
Come on, bagels. Put a 0 in the chat. Guys, hey, if you're a bagel, put a 0 in the chat. Come on, it'll look like this. Right there. It looks like a bagel. You see it? Right there. Put a bagel in the chat if you're a subversive bagel. Bagel. Yeah, they're coping so hard right now. Yeah, they're desperate. They're like, we got to get him. We're going to get him canceled this time. This time we're going to defeat generally specific. Generally specific. We're going to get you this time. We're going to sick our super public retard after you. His name's Killamilla. We're gonna get Killamilla after you. Oh, he'll get you. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog Toto too. Fucking restarts.
How can you be so passionate about claiming black people are the bottom of the barrel and has low IQ, but sit there and surround
And have low IQ, not has low IQ. Way to prove him right. Way to prove him right. Oh my goodness. Way to prove him right. Way to just right out the gate prove him right.
His entire teams with blacks, from learning the aspects of real estate
Blats.
to standing up for yourself and to making constant content and bringing up ideas. Like, for example, like Marquette Davis and Brandon Carter.
Marquis Davis.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I acknowledge individual skill sets, right? I'm black myself, But when I say things, I'm talking about it generally, and it tends to be like.
Are you being generally specific? You can't do that. It really triggers male feminist allies.
And it's interesting because like black people and Jews are the people that get the most offended. If I
Yep.
say something critical of black
I
people,
want to keep this in mind. All right, I know a good learning aspect for people to learn. So with Jews, right?
here it
the
is.
First Jews are black.
Here it is. Oh, he's one of the black Hebrew Israelite types. We was Kangs.
And shit like that. Okay, everybody on there is niggas. So you got to keep in mind, just with the times when you start explaining about Jews, you got to identify the person first. So Caucasian Jews.
okay, that's not the point I'm trying to make.
Emphasize that
The
because
point-
when you talk about Jews and shit like that, they think of white first, and that's not how it is. You gotta think the totality of what the Jews is, and it's also
Man, we wasn't carjacking. We was joyriding and shit.
a religious practice. It's not an ethnicity.
Actually, it actually is an ethnicity.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
There's a reason why there's Jews that are Muslim. There's a reason why there's Jews that are Christian. There's a reason why there's Jews that are atheists,
different
etc.
people.
They're an ethno-religion by far.
That doesn't just because you claim Jews, it doesn't classify them as a different being. They're still white at the end of the day. I just want to emphasize.
No,
that.
they're not white, and that's quite literally that's. See, and this is the thing with the black community. A lot of times, you guys will complain about like systemic racism or white supremacy or whatever. A lot of the times, the people that you guys are pissed off at that are oppressing you.
Look this shit up too. This is UCLA. This is the
Anyway.
Yeah.
So a lot of the people that you'll be like pissed off at or say that are oppressing you or whatever, really a lot of times end up being Jews. It's just that they look like they're white because they're maybe
They're
from
Caucasian,
Ukraine or
yeah.
okay, that's
You
fine.
gotta
You can
identify
say that.
that.
You can say
I
that.
can say that, yeah.
Beast.
They're Jewish. There's a reason why they'll sit there and be
white
like, well, you
Jewish.
got to remove white people or whatever. Why do you think Ashkenazi Jews who look white are some of the biggest opponents of white nationalists or white identitarians, etc.? It's because they don't identify as white. Now they'll identify as white when it benefits them. But there's a reason why someone like a Ben Shapiro, when he's asked, "Are you white?" He doesn't know what to say because they don't identify as white realistically. They identify as Jewish. Okay. Now, with that said, and that's a big part of their right of return. So they absolutely have an identity that you can do a whole
It's a
DNA
religious
test.
practice.
So many bagels, so little time.
It's a religion and
It's a
ethnicity.
religious practice.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Let's go back to what we were originally discussing. You were saying that I said something about
Allah.
I am critical of the black community, despite the fact that I have black people that work with me, and that there's other black people that are intelligent. Great.
Like basically, like you use their ideologies like real estate. Standing up for yourself. And shit like that.
GT mentioned the dismissal of Doc's chat, and Doc had a meltdown. GT's latest short. You shitting me, dude. Dude, tell me you're not on the fucking payroll of JJ Scarborough. I mean, he's got the Savage Saints logo in the top right hand corner. I'm telling you, bro. There's somebody bankrolling these people. Somebody's bankrolling these people, dude. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well, bro. And listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. I cannot wait until all the dominoes fall. I cannot wait until all the dominoes fall. Fucking Spurg harder. Spurg as hard as you want. I'm here for it. See, here's the thing about having so much riding on things. You got way more to lose. But that makes you dangerous, too. That makes you willing to do fuck shit and illegal shit, doesn't it? When you're just trying to keep that house of cards from a good little tiny gust of wind. When you're just trying to keep that little house of cards from blowing it all down, right?
And then you kind of, turn it against the people of color. I don't know. Go ahead.
What do you mean by that? I turn it by.
No, like you sit there, you preach about men, about making money and stuff
Yep.
like that. But you're really trying to turn that into the white audience. You really don't really preach about how to uplift the black community. And that's why I'm
really?
trying to emphasize.
It's actually quite the contrary. I get black people calling into my show all the time. One guy called in literally the other day. Hey, I want to buy Audi i8, but I want to get into real estate. You know what I told him? You buy 5 houses, you buy real estate, you get passive income, you take that passive income, and then you use that to pay off your liability. I tell people all the time, don't do the nigga shit. Don't buy the Jordans. Don't buy the fancy clothing.
There
Don't
it
buy
is.
the designer. Don't spend money.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Can you let me finish my point?
Yeah, like Marquette
Yeah,
Davidson taught you some
can
nigga
you let
shit.
me? Can you let me finish?
Marquette Davidson taught you some nigga shit. He taught you on the low like how to fight and how to stand up for
He didn't
yourself.
teach me
when the
nothing.
grips were
He didn't
tough.
teach me anything. Anyway, so back to what I was saying, right?
Hey, that's what he said on the film.
Yeah.
Holy crap, Pie Man. I haven't seen you in a long time. They're getting really desperate, bringing up the Garrett meeting. No mention of, okay, hairless furries. Latest problems. P.S. Your shows are fantastic. Are a fantastic watch. Yes, they're fucking amazing.
That's
But I know
not
he
true.
did.
That's not true.
You should hit the like button. Did you massage the shoulders, the creepy Uncle Fester shoulders of my like button on your way in, Pie Man?
He didn't teach me anything.
Like even doing his practices right now,
He didn't teach
standing
me
up
anything.
for yourself.
He didn't teach me anything. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So I actually tell guys all the time, reject materialism, focus on buying real estate, invest, save your money, don't be an idiot, and live way below your means. That's what I tell guys all the time. I told people that literally on a call-in show the other day. Now, when it comes to the whole race thing, whatever, see, this is the issue that I have. If I'm critical of the black community and I say things like, hey, stop being a nigga, stop buying Jordans, stop buying, stop drinking alcohol,
They
stop
don't do
getting
that
Hennessy,
shit.
stop buying
They don't do
Timberland,
that
stop
shit.
doing all this dumb shit. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. Okay?
Niggas go to
You
school,
know,
niggas
stop
tryna
hanging out with
prove themselves
idiots,
every
stop being
They
a
tryna keep a
moron.
job
You know what I
every
mean?
day.
Don't commit crimes, whatever. Whenever I say these things, they say, "Oh, you're racist. Oh, you're a bigot. Oh, you're an Uncle Tom. Oh, you're a coon." Blah blah blah.
But you are,
and
though.
that's fine. You can say what you want to say. I think I'm giving some sound advice and trying to keep black men from doing dumb shit and not having a victim
Based.
mindset like you have
Hey,
right now.
I see
Because when I
black people
criticize
around this crowd right now,
criticize
they
other
ain't
groups
doing
of
some
people,
dumb
Yeah,
shit.
it doesn't fit their
This
narrative.
is
Is
a
exactly
black
right.
fatigue right now. You can't even let me finish saying what I'm
Okay,
saying.
let's go into it. Let's
This
go
is the
into
black.
it.
This is the black
Let's go
fatigue
into
right
it.
now.
Black fatigue.
Right. This. No.
Let's go
This
into
is
it.
it right
What's
now.
the definition?
I'm trying to explain what I'm trying to say. You're constantly interrupting. Right. I'm explaining and giving you my real position. And this is what I was trying to say before. When I criticize other groups of people, they don't cry and complain as much as the black community and the Jewish community do. They cry so much. Call me a racist, call me an anti-Semite, but you guys can never call me a liar, which is the point. As long as you can until you can call me a liar, quite frankly, I don't care about your opinion or what you think.
Okay, I
you
got
call
you.
me a coon or an anti-Semite or an Uncle Tom. I'm just keeping it real.
This is
I
a lie.
want
This
black
is
guys
off
to
of
not be
emotions and
criminals,
shit. I
not
want
be
people-
idiots,
hey, I want
reject
people
materialism,
I want people to get
invest.
this book named Black Fatigue. It's by Mary Frances Winters. Okay, so what's your definition of black fatigue? Go ahead.
Right now.
Okay.
This right now. We're all fucking tired of you, bro. We're all fucking tired of you. See, this is what I'm talking like, yo. See, let me just look, let me keep it real with you, okay? Because you're talking about some book from before. I'm talking about the colloquial sense right now. Black fatigue now is like the black fatigue now is where we can't be honest about criticisms of the black community, because if we do say anything about blacks, it's immediately met with, you're racist, you're a bigot, you need to lose your job, get out of here. This is why people are tired around being around blacks. We don't want to live around y'all niggas. You guys are annoying. You guys are fucking loud, obnoxious. You can't even let us finish our sentences like before, like right what you're saying before, bringing up a whole bunch of irrelevant shits as I'm explaining what I'm talking about. You mischaracterize my positions. You don't really pick up the black community. Really? I've talked to so many young black men and told them, yo, don't do this. Don't do that. Do not fall for this temptation here. Save your money. No materialism. Don't buy the fucking designer. It's stupid. It's not going to help you. Do not lease that car. Do not do that shit. Save your money. Invest in real estate. But of course, you're going to look at that. You hate black people. Actually, no. I
never
just
said
tell them
that.
what they need to
I
hear
just-
versus what they want to hear.
Yeah, let me know down below whether or not you agree with Myron Gaines if this is another example of black fatigue. Because Myron is just trying to talk. He keeps interrupting. It's annoying. It's rude. And he keeps talking about points that don't even matter. It's just nonsense. Like when Myron was talking about the whole thing earlier with Jews, he just goes off on black Jews. Like, look, where did black Jews come from? Like that literally has nothing to do with anyone or anything that Myron was talking about. It only shows how much he doesn't understand. Like he has his worldview, and he's trying to project that onto them. Like they don't think like you do over there. They don't have to think like you. They have a whole different way of looking at their system and their people and their ethnicity. They don't care how you think. And he does. I don't know if he's like, does he not get it? Does he not understand? They don't go by his rules. And everything else this guy was just talking about is just agitating. Like this is the incoherent nonsense that so many people are pointing out. Like you don't really want to have an exchange. You don't want to listen. You don't want to listen to other people. It's like they think so many people like this, they think everyone else is against them, and they're really not. They're really not. They're just trying to give you advice. They're just trying to help you. They don't actually have any animosity towards you in any way. Like, this is just advice from most other people that they actually mean in genuine, like, look, you got problems. You need to fix this and X, Y, Z. But it's not an attack. Like, nobody wants to see, anyone getting wrecked in society and things just being destroyed, whatever. Like, nobody enjoys this, but you can't get to the root of the problem unless you're willing to have a back and forth conversation and not interrupt people. Like, yeah, people are just tired over this. It makes it hard to talk to them. It makes it hard to deal with activists like this.
Based.
And it absolutely serves no purpose. And it doesn't come with any solutions in the end. At the end of all this, you don't really have a fix for anything. You don't have like I said, a solution to the problem. You just keep repeating the same bad behavior because you don't want to listen. You don't just want to stand there and listen to someone else.
Now you're repeating yourself.
Help you with multiculturalism is two people are on two different wavelengths and they're not able to actually communicate because one party at least is not listening to the other, and it just doesn't work. But hit that like button and notification bell, and let's get back in.
What up? We got Steve, J. Nolan in the house. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen, from sea to shining sea. Great team, by the way. Mimsy, Finkel, John, and GSM. Or you mean GJM? That's not subpar gaming. See your text message for some real subpar gaming. Oh, okay. Wait, how come I didn't see a text message? Oh, what is this? Oh. Okay. Wait, was this you at the arcade? How come I can't make it bigger? There we go. That's from Steve. Oh, hold on. I think he's probably got a message.
I, too, can play video games while on the interwebs. But not very well. I'll try that again. See? Oh, okay. This is subpar gaming. This is truly subpar. I really do suck at this. I'm at the laundromat, and I'm losing.
He's a loser, baby. So why don't you? So I walk up in the door. I'm a loser, baby. Why don't you? Damn it. Okay, hold on, guys. See, I'm screwing up here. All right. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you? All right, here we go.
All right, so the definition of black fatigue by the book. All right, black fatigue is a repeated variations of stress.
Thanks for sharing that, Steve.
Extreme exhaustion and cause mental, physical, and spiritual maladies that are passed down from generation to generation. That's
Shadow,
on
go
page
lay down.
11. All right, that bullshit that he put out was just off of emotions and shit. If you don't want to live around blacks, that's on you. That's
Nobody. That's on you.
Nobody wants to live. Who gives a fuck? I want black.
He's like, nobody wants to live around him. Whose Discord do the ops live in? That's a great question. I'm guessing there's a speakeasy out there. I'm going to just hang out and chat, but thank you. Steve says, hey, Mimsy and all, if you see Daniel, tell him I said, hi, Mucky. If you see G-Swag, tell him I said, quack, quack. If you see Kfar, tell him I said, treat kids better. Ooh, sharing is caring. I think you guys woke up the Balrog. I think Steve might be the Balrog. He's Loki Balrog. He's Honey Badger. Yeah, y'all fucked around and you found it out. It seems. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
To live amongst each other and
Great.
build each other up.
Great.
That's the
Great.
whole point.
Great.
But the thing is, you don't
But that
push
does not
that.
refute what I said. No one wants to live around blacks because of this.
That doesn't affect blacks at all. That's a them problem.
That's a them problem? Dude, dude, you don't like me punching you in the mouth? That's a you problem. Just take it. And let me get your wallet while I'm at it. Hey, whatever falls out of your pocket, you become a human pinata. I get the rifle through your pockets when you're knocked out cold on the ground. That's my shit too. I read Board of the Rings. He means we woke up the Balhog. How dare you?
Didn't refute what I said though.
Oh. Yeah, Muckster is the Balhog. The ball hog. Oh, ball hog. Okay.
Nobody wants to live around blacks, bro. Like
He's a hog, that's for sure.
They don't want to be
Not
around
coming
them.
out here trying to get that validation.
Nobody wants to live around Bolsheviks and blats.
And you're using like I'm because
the whole point is to be left alone.
There's certain terms that like have a textbook definition, and then there's terms that have like more colloquial like modern definitions. And the black fatigue is a relatively new thing that's come over the past several years.
Got it
where
now.
People are tired of
Took
having
me a
to
minute.
bite their tongues or not say what they want to say about black people because they're scared of losing their
They
job or being
always
called a
done that.
racist or
They
whatever it may
always
be,
done that.
or be attacked.
They always done that.
Attacked every day. What the fuck are you talking about?
They always done that.
I'm just saying it
Just saying.
You as a black man has more advantages than white people.
They always done that.
Advantages, but like no.
No. Like for example,
you know why? Because they don't have skill set. They can't.
But they always done that.
If I take your skill set and I take a white person's skill set and you guys have identical skill sets, right?
It's about
Identical
the
GPAs,
surroundings.
whatever.
It's about the
you're more than
environment.
likely going to get hired.
Yeah,
But they always done that.
Because I've been doing this shit naturally. They have an environment. They have.
What happened to
people around them
meritocracy
that
from
helps them
before?
do the shit
What happened to equality?
What happened to equality?
What happened to equality? What happened to meritocracy before?
So
see, this is the problem. Like this is what I'm trying to say. Like the whole like you're over here researching shit. You can't even like you know what I mean?
I'm trying to pull up close for people to just to get the book and try to just really just.
Bro, nobody that no one thinks to themselves, oh, let me look up this like obscure book from like back in the
I just want
1970s about
black
black
people to be
fatigue.
aware about
When we talk about black fatigue, it's about like George Floyd. It's about the riots.
Good morning, my good people. Mock my words. I'm going to start a highlighter collection. Cool.
All across these blue cities where they're fucking lighting cities
stuff.
on fire because some dude who overdosed on fentanyl, right?
He didn't
died.
overdose on fentanyl. What the fuck are you talking about?
So hold on. So you think you
Talking about St. George Floyd, by the way. That's what they're talking about right now.
don't? So you think George Floyd was like a martyr?
There it is. See,
He was just a citizen. That was just
he was an innocent. He was an innocent criminal.
He wasn't no hero, and
He
that's
died for no reason.
paint him as a hero to try to demonize.
Demonize?
They trying to demonize. Yo, man, crunk. Yeah, it's pretty boring at the laundromat. Well, fair enough, man. Well, I'll keep you. Make sure you got your earbuds in, because I might make it not PG-13.
Yeah, demonized. That's my fault.
Okay, let me go through the facts.
We was
I
Kangs.
really don't know who George Floyd was. George Floyd was a multi-time convicted felon criminal.
But
When he
that's-
was
that's
apprehended
your-
on that day.
that's
No.
white
Let's go.
That's white people stuff. Yeah, that's what you think.
That's not our hero. That's just a regular citizen.
No. Let's go through the facts because you guys never like to talk about the facts. This is what transpired on that day. On that day, he went into a convenience store, passed a fake note. That's a federal crime investigated by the Secret Service.
So
then
that-
on top of that,
gives him reason to
and
get
then they called the
killed for no
police on him.
reason?
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying. After that, they called
How
the
dare
police
you.
on him. He goes ahead and conducts a drug transaction, another felony with his drug dealer right there. Police come, pull him out. As he's about to get pulled out, what does he do? He swallows some fentanyl because he doesn't want to get arrested again for drug possession. As he's there, and there, Chauvin has his knee on his back, not on his neck,
he has his
on his knee on his
no,
back.
he has
a
his knee on
technique
his
that was
neck.
taught by the Minneapolis
knee on
Police
his neck.
Department. By the
A technique that was taught by the Minneapolis Police Department that was also taught by Mossad, by the IDF. Do you know who trains our police force, especially in New York City? The IDF. Mossad. I bet you guys didn't realize that, did you?
Nobody seen that shit.
Okay, again.
Bet you didn't know that, did you?
It was a technique taught by the Minneapolis Police Department, okay? He was taught that technique, okay? That was brought up by his defense. Also, he did not get a fair trial. Anyone that has half a brain that watched that trial knows that it was not a fair trial. How do I know this? Because they had a BLM activist on the jury.
Reminder, you have half a lawn to mow and no super chats in this channel. No excuses. That's based. Well, the back part is good. It's got another couple days. I'm trying to rotate it so that way I always have clover for my bees.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
What's the problem with that?
So I'm off the hook.
What the?
I'm
trying to.
What the what?
Do you understand the process of like Verdire and having an impartial jury? Do you understand how a BLM protester would not be an impartial juror?
Damn it.
No.
Okay, bro. We can't even have a conversation, bro. Oh my gosh. But
Yeah.
if you don't understand that, if you
Yeah, you don't argue with stupid people. Myron Gaines, see, that's what you're not realizing. You're arguing, literally, you're arguing with a stupid person right now. You are arguing with a stupid person right now, Myron Gaines, and that's why you just gotta not argue with him. You just gotta tell him he's right.
Master, what is the secret to eternal happiness? Do not argue with stupid people. That's it? I don't think that works. You are right.
Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Now you know.
If you don't understand that, then there's nothing to talk about,
No,
and that
I'm trying to
explains
ask
everything
other
else
questions
here.
for people to kind of know and try to know who you are. That's all it is, really.
Yeah, I think they're agreeing with me on this point.
I'm just standing here watching the clothes go round and round. We should do like a laundromat Beatles kind of tribute. I'm just standing here watching the clothes go round and round. Another quarter goes in the slot. I opened up the door and realized they still might be a little damp. I'm just sitting here watching the clothes go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. No longer riding on the merry-go-round. I'm just, see, look at it. John Lennon, rewrite. Yes, we're in the same vein. We got to, dude, get over here. I'm singing. I don't need you being a critic. Hi. Oh, go, boy. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Go get it. Go get it. Where is it? Go get it. Get it. Where is it? Go get your toy. Suds and Beatles.
You can't see what's going on behind you, but the fatigue is high because you don't even understand the fact that having a juror on a
You shouldn't have told him that, dude. Look at how his mouth is like open the entire time. Like slack jawed, open mouth, mouth breathing, sub 70 IQ.
jury for a case that has national recognition.
He's like, you can't see behind you, but the jury's in basically. Everyone's tired of your shit. He might turn around and just start punching people, man. He might not be able to maintain himself.
That's extremely racially charged is a problem and is going to violate his rights of getting a fair trial.
But like, all right, so
he should get a show. Honestly,
but like,
fucking pardon.
But like,
he did not get. And the other thing too, he had what, double or triple the lethal dose of fentanyl in his bloodstream.
Based.
The reason why he
Fact.
was prosecuted so hard is because he was a black man and it was a white police officer. In America, we have a thing now where, with like Chud the Builder, for example, white person gets involved with a black person. We don't want to deal with cities going on fire and what went down with Minneapolis before and the BLM protests. We're just going to make the arrest.
He's going to jail regardless. So I mean,
oh really?
With my opinion, though, I mean, with the system that's in play, I mean, I think he should be released to get the hands at the people. I mean, at the end of the day, you know.
Okay, what makes him guilty in your eyes? Take me.
He got a family.
Okay, take me.
I'm just sitting here watching the clothes spin round and round. I really love to watch them go.
We're getting confused. I'm getting fucking sidetracked. But like, bottom line is that he's gonna go to jail for what, 30 to 60 years. So
okay, on what facts?
On what facts?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I said this on my talks as well.
Okay, well, why'd he shoot him? Like, what? Tell me what happened on that day.
Well, first of all,
hell.
He shot a disabled citizen, and you felt the fact that you're even like putting out the facts and trying to justify that he's supposed to be out of jail and stuff like that. He shot a disabled citizen, and not only that, he was a veteran.
Okay, why'd he shoot him? Why'd he shoot him?
Why'd he shoot him? The fucking.
Oh, you don't even know?
No, I do know. I mean.
Okay, tell me.
I mean, that's the problem. He shot him for no reason. He tried to gain clout and shit like that.
Okay, he shot him for no reason and to get clout.
Basically, that's basically what his content portrays. So he's not
Yeah, this is why the average black IQ is 85. Congratulations. Anyway, See, like, bro, thank you for proving all the stereotypes correctly, bro. And I'm one of the only people that has the balls to say this shit when it comes to niggas, bro. Y'all niggas are stupid. Let's go to the next person.
Yeah, like Myron Gaines pointed out, this guy has absolutely no idea what he's talking about. Like, how are you going to say someone deserves to go to jail for 30 to 60 years, all based off the fact that he shot somebody and that makes him guilty because of the content he does online? It's like he's not even talking about what the other person did. And that's always what they do in the news. That's always what they do on CNN. And every single one of these cases that blows up nationwide, they just make it so hyper emotional. People don't want to listen. People don't want to actually do the research. And they don't even give the facts out. I mean, you can't trust any left-wing sources. And after you do this for so long, these people just think this is normal. People like this who don't
Steve sending me like laundry videos.
Understand they're just being lied to and manipulated. Yeah, like pawns, they just go out and they just regurgitate all this nonsense. Because I guarantee if the roles were reversed and he was the one who shot someone in self-defense, he would want people to do research. He would want people to actually know what was going on in his case. But like this way, now he doesn't really care.
Washing the here we go. Washing the clothes, yeah, 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 yeah. Washing the clothes at the laundromat.
He literally can't name it. And this is the danger when you get thousands and thousands of people like this who are willing to get so angry and who are enabled in their behavior. That's why you had all the riots. $2 billion worth of man-made civil disasters.
All right, bro. You're boring.
What is it now?
I went to go pick out my steak, and I'm like, holy shit, $18 for a basic ribeye.
That looks like an unnaturally brightly colored New York strip.
I gotta take home and cook myself. No way. And I look right next to it.
Oh, and by the way, the fucking retard that decided that somehow they wanted to try to mass report my show yesterday and get age restricted, and yeah, it's been reviewed by a human being and it's been determined that you're a fucking retard. Your little brigading attempt to try to get my channel shut down. I'm guessing it's Muckster, by the way. I'm guessing it's good old Danny, good old Mucky Muck, Daniel the Mucky Muck. I'm guessing it's you, Danny. Is it you, Danny? Are you the one doing that, Danny? It couldn't be you. Would it be you, Danny? Is that some trifling shit that a little subversive like bagel like you would do, Danny? Is that something you would do, Danny? I'm thinking it's something you would do, Danny. I'm pretty sure that's something you would do, Danny. Good old Danny Mucky Muck. If you know, you know.
And there's this behemoth steak.
Just remember, Daniel, you fucked around, and now you're gonna fucking find out. Allegedly.
Not a steak. That's a boneless chuck roast.
Looking thing that's $14.
There's a reason for that.
And about 3 times the size of the ribeye steak.
That's because it's a roast and not a steak.
I thought to myself.
You thought to yourself you'd brown it and season it on all 4 sides, then remove it from the pot and add it to a Dutch oven or a crock pot. In a nice liquid of beef broth, red wine, maybe a little tomato paste, vegetables and herbs, and even more spices, especially garlic. That's a delicious idea.
It can't be that bad. Let me take it home and prepare it.
Oh, sweet godless Christ.
And we'll see.
Yeah, he really got his feelings hurt yesterday.
The butter is burning. What's it doing?
I laid down some butter in the hot pan.
Burns his ass.
And I plopped this GMC Yukon XL size
stupid fat habits
steak down in the pan, and it actually turned out great looking.
It's not too late to braise it.
The sear turned out incredible. It just looked like it was going to be a big, nice, juicy steak.
Rare chuck steak. This isn't going to be a meal so much as a looks-maxing, jaw-chiseling workout.
But unfortunately, I was wrong. I cut it up. It looked so good, and I went to take my first bite, and I chewed for about 3 minutes.
The chewing, it does nothing.
It felt like I was eating a Timberland boot.
Yeah.
The ops are on the defensive, lashing out. How would you say that? Like, what are they doing? Freeman Press. Do tell. Do tell. Inquiring minds want to know. What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they up to? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, that's right.
I made a mistake.
Yeah, that's right.
So learn from me and don't buy these giant BBL steaks that you see at the grocery store.
Go ahead and buy them. Just
Praise
Google
them.
what to do with them first. What is it now?
So,
shared this footage online claiming that a Sikh man was physically attacked by a British patriot following the tragic death of Henry Nowak. But what we see from the footage is quite something else. The Sikh man was holding the British man's dress around his neck, and the British man was asking him to stop. You can see it clearly here, but the Sikh man wouldn't listen, and he eventually got punched by the British man before he left him.
Get off me now! Call the police for what? Yeah. For what? For what? I have a recording everything. For what?
I had to be recording everything.
No, don't worry. Get the fuck off me now. You know what?
Get the fuck out of our country.
Sorry? I'm off to jail anyway. I don't care. I don't care. You don't care, no?
You care now, huh? What? You just got Conor McGregor? You don't care? Now, are you caring now, mate? Mate, are you caring now?
For what? Come on. For what? Get the fuck off me now, Tony. I swear to God, bro. No, don't worry. Get the fuck off me now. You know what, bro, yeah? I'm already off to jail, is it? Sorry? I'm off to jail anyway. I don't care.
I'm off to jail anyway.
What? What? You don't fucking case, stupid cunt! Eh? What are you saying? What are you...
So the question
what
we
you
should
saying?
be asking is that why yesterday some lefties shared
Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right. I'm just sitting here watching them go round and round. What are they doing, Freeman Press? What are the ops up to? Schmuckster is still spurging. Didn't work. Poor schmuck. Yeah. It's funny, dude. Oh, I love it, dude. F him right in his tiny little pussy, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Rotten pieces, bro. Rot in pieces. Yep. All right, let's chill out. Let's relax. Calm down. I'm going to be ending this here pretty soon. We're going to be going on my main channel where I can get really spicy and really pithy. I mean, this isn't really what this channel is supposed to be about, so I'm probably just going to have to get rid of this particular video, but it is what it is, guys. What am I going to do about it? I mean, what can I say? The truth shall set you free, but it's going to tick off a lot of people along the way. It's going to tick off a lot of people along the way. By the way, this Zippo, this butane stuff is pretty amazing. I have to get some more of it, I think. You know, my little torch thing works really good. Really well. It works really well. Schmuckster. Oy vey, Schmuckster's gay. Dude, I guarantee you that dude, that dude is 100% a pole smoker. 100%. Or he's got something to do with kids or something. There's got to be some there. There has to be, right? Right? I mean, it's still America, right? Right? Bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. You can't say gay. You can't say retard. They're going to come for you. They're going to try to shut you down. You're not allowed to say these things. What are you doing? They're going to cancel you. You dug too long. You dug too deep. You awoken the ball hog. Not the Balrog, but the ball hog. Based. So don't forget, guys. Hey, bagels. Don't forget to join us over on the Generally Specific channel. That'll be another chance for you guys to try to mass report me and get my channel taken down for the crime of being an American speaking freely. Hey, we got a victory. All right, let's see if we can keep it going, guys. Let's see if we can keep it going. You know, I think I do need to get a way in here to get rid of artifacts and enchantments. I think I need to add that. Let's go ahead and do that right now. And it's funny how I have 4 of these in my deck and I never fucking see them. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to add 2 disenchants. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buckled my shoe. Something, something. Don't know what to do. All right, so we're working on this deck, trying to get some motivation going. Thank you, JP. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you want to go see some pithy little comment and content, I mean, yeah, yeah. Gosh, I don't think I've ever been rooting. I don't think I've ever wanted to root for Chris Ryder more than I do right now. I really, you know what I'm hoping for? I'm hoping that Chris Ryder is 100% completely exonerated. I hope all charges against him are dropped, and I hope he wins a massive fucking lawsuit. I really do, and I hope somebody has to walk away hanging their head in shame. My hope and my goal is that Chris Ryder has no charges against him when all this is said and done. And that's hard for me to say because, you know, of his accusations against me. I admit it is a hard pill for me to try to swallow here, guys. It really is. It's difficult. It's difficult. But that's my hope. That's my new hope. My new hope. It's my new thing. The new thing that I'm rooting for, that I'm hoping for. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, I should have attacked first, though. And he kills it. Oh, he didn't kill it. Kind of surprised. Interesting. Interesting. What's 5, 6 pickup sticks? Oh, okay. I get it now. No ice cream for JJ yesterday. What happened to JJ? What happened, JJ? JJ, what happened? Yeah. I guess your little lull suit didn't work out, did it? That's interesting. But I mean, and I still remember the look on his face when I pointed out to him when he wrote up that lull suit. I'm like, why would you put injunctions in here? Didn't you learn that that's not the proper court for injunctions? That you have to go to civil? Didn't you learn that from what Chris Ryder was trying to put against me? And he got really offended, dude. He's a very prideful little man. Yeah, I can call him little because he actually is smaller than I am. So yeah, if I say that JJ Scarborough is a little man, that's actually true. He is a little man. Yeah. I mean, because he's smaller than me. You know? Oh, gosh. The stories I could tell. The stories I could tell. Oh, the stories. Oh, we got so many stories. I wanted to like them. I really did. I really, really did. We'll do that. So what's everyone doing today? Hey, Finny. How you doing, buddy? What you doing? What you doing, little man? What you doing? Come here. Let's do this. Well, son of a biscuit. Well, slap my ass and call me Susan. Dang it. Oh well. Funny how I only put 2 of those in a deck and I get them all right in the beginning. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. That's what happens when you talk shit behind a decent man's back, JJ. That's what happens when you become a subversive, JJ. And everyone knows that you're a subversive, JJ. That's what happens. You get actually revealed. You become revealed, JJ. I see you now, JJ. Laundry, beat that, suckers. Nobody is having as much fun as me. Well, maybe GS when he mows the lawn. How dare you keep reminding me of duties and chores. I'm guessing the laundry machine is way too loud for you to hear what I have to say right now to you, Steve. But you need to stop reminding me that I need to be a productive husband and mow my tiny 0.3 acre homestead lawn. How dare you? How freaking double dog dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir? Can't believe you. We do this because it doesn't seem like it's... There we go. Make sure I got it. Live chat. I wonder if they're crying. I wonder if they're crying right now. Big girls, they don't cry, they don't cry. My girl doesn't cry. All right. This one time at band camp. Pull the cord to start the engine. Push the device back and forth over taller grass. It becomes shorter grass and chat. And the missus will get off your back. Okay, fair enough. Seriously, GS, you never noticed JJ's malevolent side, or you just didn't seem, and it seemed justified? No, bro, I'm telling you. I'm friggin' telling you, he never did any like illegal stuff around me at all. I was convinced that he was a decent man. I was genuinely convinced that JJ Scarvo was a decent man. He's that good. He is that good. He never showed me the evil side at all, because there's no way I would have put up with that. No, I would have walked away from that as fast as possible. Now, when I had that conversation with him at the diner, when my wife was sitting right next to me, and I basically said, "Where's Boot getting the fucking testicular fortitude to start saying your name and say that you're running your fucking cock holster about me?" And what does he mean that I've been warned that it won't end well for me if I expose Boot Blocks Cam? So JJ, you're protecting that fucking subversive too? Is that what I'm to glean out of that? Seems like you're kind of protecting everyone but me. That's what it seems like to me. I don't know. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I got it all wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's a decent dude. Pretty sure I once saw JJ jaywalk. I think it was him. Might have been mistaken identity. You screwed up, JJ. You're fucking screwed up, dude. You absolutely screwed up. Yep. You screwed up, buddy. You screwed up by stabbing me in the back, bud. And you've been stabbing me for a long time. For months now, you've been stabbing me in the back. Kind of sounds like you might be coming for me, JJ. Are you coming for me, JJ? I'm kind of feeling like you might be coming for me. Gee, I hope not. Gee, I hope not. about double or nothing? Double or nothing. Double or nothing. What are you doing, buddy? Okay. That's not very nice. Well, that wasn't very nice. I think we'll do this. I think we're going to get this going here. Let's get the old caretaker's talent going. Brown chicken, brown cow. Ooh, a deadly cover-up. A daywalker. All of their power and none of their drawback. I mean, I don't know why people seem to think I'm just a liar, dude. When I say that I didn't see anything illegal by JJ, and I'll put my hand on a Bible and say it, I mean it. But there was a whole lot of circumstantial things piling up. And that's the beauty about civil. Civil court, it's preponderance. There's got to be a preponderance of the evidence. And there's definitely a hub with a bunch of spokes attached to a rim. Mm-hmm. I like this Arc of Hunger. This thing's pretty badass. Let's do this. Beast. All right, chat. We're going to be switching over to good old. I think we'll go 10 o'clock. I know a lot of people are enjoying my earlier shows lately. It seems anyway. And good game. I'm kind of digging this. This deck here. I think there's some there with this deck. There is some there. Yep. All right, guys. So yeah, this Avengers thing, I guess this is coming out here pretty soon. So this should be interesting to see what kind of cards they have and if there's any fun stuff. But I will see you guys on the flip side. The Generally Specific show will be starting Ricky Tikki Tabby. Because you know what? I'm worth it, Maybelline.